Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. Episode, I don't remember. This one is the eating show style. Yeah! I don't even know if you saw my food or my fucking crotch. I'm screaming. Sorry if you saw my crotch. This one I'm actually gonna edit. So, I haven't edited a video, like properly edited a video since those Inuyasha chats that I used to post like 8 years ago. So, this should be interesting. But I'm gonna put my phone up here. I'm in my car, as per usual, because I live in my fucking car. I don't live in my car. I just, you know what I mean. Can I scroll like this? Would this be better? Okay. I have crystals here, as per usual. And I dyed my hair red, so you might see that in the sunlight a little bit. But, I'm on my break at work for lunch, so I don't have a lot of time, so this is probably a good video for me to edit. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was I don't know what I want to talk about. I'm just gonna vent. I'm just gonna talk, and you're gonna listen or you're not. And if there's any good pieces in it, I'll edit around them so I can start posting the clips of when I'm actually talking about shit and not just an hour of good shit intermingled with shit you don't even know. I don't know, but for today's lunch I have salmon, rice, beans, and corn because that's today. I feel like I woke up this morning and my head has been in such a fog, such a fog that I haven't even noticed that it was foggy. But I've just been so unfocused the last couple of months, so unfocused. It's I know what I have to do. I wrote it down, but then I got caught in my head with the cycles of going around and around and around and around. Is this the right thing? Is this the best option? Is this the right thing? Is this the best option? Is this in alignment with my path? Is this the best option? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I know. Think about it like this. It's a word problem, right? And they give you, let's say it's a word problem in your science class. And of course in chemistry and shit, you have all these different fucking formulas and all this shit for different things that you have to use in order to create I don't fucking know. So it's if you had a multiple choice question, if you had a test, if you had a test and it was all multiple choice questions, but there were only really 5 questions, so each question was 20% of your grade. You see what I mean? This is what I feel. That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I'm taking a multiple choice test. All of the answers seem like they could be right. But they're all in different categories. It's all part of it. It's just how, the usage of how, if we talk about math, you could use, isn't a squared plus b squared equals c squared the Pythagorean theorem? But also, that's the Pythagorean theorem. That's area of a triangle. Is that, or that's something to do with triangles. I know. Pythagorean, because it's not important to me, so I didn't really pay attention. I just remember the formula for some reason, but I don't know how to do taxes. I don't fucking know. But what was it? The quadratic formula where it's I don't know, maybe it's like the quadratic formula where it's like you have to plug in everything. There's A, B, and C, like, and then there's A plus B minus C. Like, it's all these different math, it might be a better example. Like math, like it's all these different formulas, but it's how do you take the downloads that you get, take the information that's going on around you, like the ending of constructs, the ending of cycles of life, like the ending of cycles of being. Like, I feel like I'm in a different dimension now than I've been in the last, like, in all of my life. Like, I don't, like, shit does not feel like it used to anymore. And like, it's getting real. Like, it's getting real. Like, this is not just like, oh, you know, we're contemplating. No, like, the contemplation is becoming real. Like, I'm seeing it play out in real life, and it's like, okay. Okay. But it's scary as shit. Not gonna hold you. It's scary as shit. I'm low-key terrified of success. Not gonna hold you. Low-key. Low. Mid-key. Kinda key. I don't know. I'm scared of my own success to a certain extent, which sounds so fucking stupid. But it's like, I was always successful doing things that other people wanted me to do, but because my heart was never into it, I kind of just gave up on it. And so now it's like, what I'm learning is all the processes that I've been through, all the things that I learned and kind of threw away because I was just like, whatever. There are still pieces in there that I need to pick up and use because they're still useful, you know? It's like, there's just some good pieces in there that I still have to pick up because it's stuff that I never thought I was going to need because I don't feel like I need that shit. But apparently I do. So it's like, how do I take myself, who does not care about a lot of things? Like, I care about a lot of things because I'm a Pisces, but I'm also an Aquarius Mercury and a Gemini moon, so I really don't fucking care. And then if you go based off of Vedic astrology, I'm an Aquarius sun, so I really don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't. I'm just, like, chilling. But at a certain point, we have to start chilling. We have to stop chilling, and we have to start, like, actually moving towards our goals. And I think, for me personally, and this is why you haven't seen a lot of videos from me this year, even though I wanted to start doing more, is just because I've been vacillating back and forth between all these different, like, options and, like, ways of being and things that I could do, and, like, oh, I could be successful doing XYZ, I could fulfill my purpose doing XYZ, but is that really my path? I don't know, man. I really don't fucking know. Like, I know where a lot of the people fit. I know where a lot of the things fit. I know where a lot of the places and opportunities fit, but it's like, how do I start caring about something that I've never really cared about? Like, how do you fall in love with somebody that you've hated your entire life? Not hated, but like you've felt indifferent towards your entire life. Like, well, no, for me it was definitely like I got to know it and I wasn't fucking with it. Like, how the fuck do you go from there and then marry that person? Like, you knew them, you didn't really fuck with them because you knew them, and now all of a sudden you need them. But it's not so much people that I'm talking about as, oh no, it revolves around people too. I've been dealing with a lot of, like, Chiron. Yo, Chiron in retrograde is fucking me up. Like, listen, Chiron is chilling in my 5th house in Aries, fucking me up. Retrograding through fucking my 4th house in Pisces, fucking me up. but also Chiron naturally sits in my 11th house, right on the cusp of my 10th and 11th houses. So it's like work and friendships are kind of like a weird spot for me. There's always been like I don't know, it's like a weird thing for me. So it's kind of like, how do the two coincide for me? How do I actually make it work? Like, how do you stop certain cycles and start certain new ones? Like I know the answers to these things, but when it's me in these situations, like, do you see why I make these videos? It's not for you, it's for me. But it's also for you, because it's like we all need to get it together. But like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I know and sometimes I don't. Like, oh. It's just been weird. Yo, Virgo season was ass. I don't give a fuck. I love Virgos, but y'all season is ass. I don't give a fuck. Virgo season was so fucking foggy for me. I was trying to come into it like, yeah, Virgo productivity, that's my 10th house. So the sun is in my 10th house, but it's like, I don't know, because it's not like I wasn't doing anything, but it felt like I wasn't doing anything. Like, this whole year has felt like it went by like a blink of an eye. And I did a lot, but I feel like I didn't do shit. So, why? Is it my Jupiter in my second house of Capricorn? Maybe. Maybe. And then my second house is highlighted right now by Saturn and Pluto, which Pluto normally sits in my first house. Well, in my natal chart. But I don't know, man. Like, this shit's been fucking me up. High key. And I feel like I've really been in a fog. And I'm just starting to wake up. And I'm just starting to, like, get my bearings again. This shit is so, like, weird. It's so weird. But I just have to, like, I really have to just demand time for myself to, like, really order this shit. Or, like, really just, like, be stern with myself, be strict with myself. And that's not something I'm comfortable doing most of the time. Honestly. Well, if my eating sounds are too loud, I'm not even going to post this, to be honest, because I know how people get. No, I'll post it anyway. Who gives a fuck? Because people watch Trisha Paytas, so if you watch Trisha Paytas, you should watch me, because, like, Trisha's, like, low-key one of my friends in my head. I feel like I probably do better with having friends in my head than having friends in real life, just because, like, I go distant so much, just because they're, like, life. The way I say like every 2 seconds makes me sound so unintelligent, and I'm not. But it's just, I feel like people kind of anticipate, like, a Hollywood idea of what, like, friendship is. And as a Pisces, you know, Pisces deals with Neptune, and Neptune is the planet of illusions, glamour, things of that nature. And so with a Pisces, you'll be in a position where we'll try to fulfill whatever role it is that we play in your life to the best of our abilities. But if I come into your life and I'm trying to play this role takes something out of me. I can't play that every day. I can't do that every day. Like, I can't do that constant. Like, maybe I can do it every day, for every other day, or every couple of days, or 5 days a week for maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and then my focus is gonna have to redirect itself somewhere else. Like, I have to focus on what I'm doing. Like, I have to focus on what I'm doing. Like, I really have to focus. But it's like, at the same time, and this is where the vacillating comes in. At the same time, it's like, don't trust people, but also don't be too mistrustful of people, where to the point where you'll block your blessings. And then also, don't be, you know, overbearing. Don't ask too much, but also don't be so distant that people are like having to draw you out and demand things from you in order to feel like they're loved back. Like, it's that balance. It's finding that balance, and I'm not really sure where that balance lies for me. Like, I thought I had it, and then I kind of slipped, and it's like, do I know how to be a friend to people? Like, people will, if I ask my friends this, they'll tell me yes. But at the same time, it's like, do I? But is this just Virgo season making me hypercritical? Isn't today the last day of Virgo season? Ask me tomorrow. Ask me tomorrow. Because that's the thing, right? Like, I try to be a good friend. Like, I try so hard to be a good friend, but at the same time, sometimes playing those roles for people gets so draining that I just have to, like, step away. And sometimes I end up stepping away when they need me, or they need someone, and it's like, I understand that you need somebody, but it can't be me right now. Like, I've got nothing in me to give you. Like, I've got nothing left. Like, how do you tell people that? Because they're just like, oh, just be you. No, you don't know me. Like, you don't know me. You don't know being me. Like, listen, me is like 17 different people. I don't even know me half the time. Like, the fuck? Like, which me is gonna come out today? I don't know, man. Because if you think about it, looking at my chart, like, I'm a Pisces sun, so off rip, that's 2 personalities. 2 fish, 2 personalities, 2. Then Scorpio rising, all right, we got a 3rd. Gemini moon, Gemini's the twins, so we got 5 people already. Have we gotten to my Mercury or my Venus? No? Well, Mercury's in Aquarius, so that's 6. And then Venus is in Aries, so that's 7. At least 7 different personalities. Oh, Jupiter in Capricorn. Mars is in Pisces, so I'm gonna count it with Pisces already with the 2 fish, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm mutable. Like, I'm not fixed energy. Like, I'm mutable as fuck. But even fixed energy isn't always that fixed. You feel me? Like, nah, they are, though. They are. But man, I have a lot of fixed placements, but I'm mutable as fuck because I'm like effervescent like water. Can't be tied down or solidified in any one place for very long before I start to melt and run away. I don't know. Shit makes me nervous sometimes, though. Like, I'm always just terrified of being taken advantage of again, because it's like, everybody knows that feeling, where that feeling of frustration, I'm doing green tea, but that feeling of frustration where it's like, you put time, you put energy, you put effort, you put love, you put work into an interaction, a person, a place, a thing, like a movement, like a goal, like you put all this effort and energy into it, and then that shit turns around and it's just like, fuck your hard work. It runs off, like, my nigga, the fuck? I just I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not really sure anymore, to be completely real with you. I'm not sure at all. I'm not really sure about much anymore, except that, like, I'm destined for success, and if I don't reach it, that's my fault. So I'm trying, like, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm doing the wrong thing here, and this is why I have to, like, maybe I should make it a point to, like, make a video every day to, like, talk about, like, whatever is in my head, so that way, one, I can post content, and then two, I can learn how to edit, and then also three, I can have an outlet to express these emotions without having to feel like I'm burdening my friends, because I think I talk these things out best by myself most of the time, because I can start to see into the patterns, and then boom, I'll get a synchronicity that says, oh, this is why XYZ, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. What was I saying? I want to light some incense, but if I light incense, I have to go, like, away from here. Probably gonna light it because I want to light incense, and when is anything gonna stop me from doing what I want to do? Pathetic. I don't know what incense this is. The stick is like, the end of the stick is like pink. So you can see that. Oh yeah, makeup tutorial style. Maybe I'll do one of those soon. I actually did my makeup today, guys. So I'm not like the video I edit. Fucking out of here. Anyway. But did you notice I had makeup on, or did you not notice? You guys have seen me without makeup on, so you should have noticed. Like, if you didn't notice, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so yeah, I think the perspective that I need to have is that everything is gonna work out the way that it needs to if I get out of my fucking own way. Like, I'm in my own way. Like, I keep trying to not stop up the process, and then I'm stopping up the process, trying not to stop up the fucking process. Like, what kind of fucking sense does that make? But I'm doing it. Like, the fuck? So I need to work on that, guys. If I post this video, because like I said, I'm gonna edit this one. It's like 23 minutes, but I'm gonna edit this one. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, like, please stay on my ass. If I don't post, fucking blow up my comments and say, excuse me, bitch. Why the fuck? Where the fuck is our Wednesday video? That's if I post this next week. As of today, it's Friday, the 21st. It's the equinox, thank God. We're about to move out of Virgo season. But yeah, that's all I have to say, because, like, I'm about to run away from here and then come back to work at the end of my break. But that's all I have to say. Bye.